Awesome Radio. Guys, I'm sorry if I called Sanusi Lamido Sanusi the governor of Citibank. He's the governor of Central Bank. I was corrected by my guy on the top here. Everything. So right now we're joined by Mr. Omoyele himself, the publisher of Sahara Reporters, and Rudolf Okonkwo, more popularly known as Dr. Demi. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Yeah, fantastic. So, Chairman, welcome back, man. Your interview, of course, exclusive interview, let me say. It's like the hottest YouTube video out there right now, over 100,000 views already. I'll let you have the floor, and please tell us how you came about interviewing Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, that was traveling as usual underground in Nigeria.
Underground, of course.
Woke up in my underground hotel, step out of my underground bed, and I get an email from Ruben Abati that Sanusi had been fired.
Wow.
Suspended.
Suspended, okay.
As the central bank governor. This is something that we knew was going to happen. We reported it as of January 9th that he was going to be removed before the end of his tenure, because he was pointing in the direction of where the dead body of the $20 billion was buried.
I know, that is
behind the ATM used by President Jonathan.
Right.
And they didn't like that. And so I stepped out of the underground, I would say, and decided that I would do the job of a reporter on that day.
Right.
And so my first port of call was a meeting of a group of journalists who were talking about how social media impacts journalism in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Spoke there for about 2 minutes and stepped out to figure out how...
Yeah. Oh, Chairman, please get closer to the microphone.
All right.
Yeah.
To figure out how to get... Okay. So to figure out how to get Sanusi's reaction to his sack, and of course found out in the process that he was actually traveling in Niamey, Niger Republic, attending an ECOWAS meeting. So anyway, the long and short of it was that I tried to reach him and some of his people, and they said he was returning back to Nigeria. And I headed to the airport to see if we could capture his arrival. And lo and behold, through the help of El Rufai, former minister, and a very close friend of his, we were able to get to the airport, and as we were arriving, he had arrived.
Yeah, he was right there. You guys
on a private jet, and the SSS, that the secret police in Nigeria, held him up on the tarmac with his family. And so when we got in there, some of them stepped away because they didn't like the idea of photography, and we were taking a lot of photographs and videotaping them.
Yeah, I think when they also heard Sahara Reporters, that.
And then, but on the other side, I was also a little bit worried that they might just leave Sanusi alone and hold me.
That had to cross your mind.
Yeah. But it was just a thought that flashed through my mind. I did not care at that point what would happen. I was more interested in capturing this big moment.
Right.
And so I stepped forward to talk to him, and one of the things he said was that, which was captured on the video we uploaded, was he said they are mad.
He did say that.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was with his family.
Yeah, he was with his family.
Right.
And so 2 minutes after we started doing our work, they let him go, but seized his passport. And we just practically, and then despite his being let go, they still followed him in 2 security cars. I can't tell whether it was the government security car or his own convoy.
Right.
But we followed the convoy and followed him to a resident of a friend of his in Lagos, Ikoyi, Lagos, and interviewed him just as he settled down. And we edited and uploaded the video while we're in the car in traffic in Lagos.
Yeah, the video was raw footage. It was you guys captured every minute of it. And of course, I think you're the only Sahara Reporters is the only person they gave an interview to. I mean,
no, eventually he gave interviews to
other men, but at that point,
we were the first people to get there. Of course, with him, and we interviewed him and let the world know what his reaction was immediately. Right. And also took pictures on the time I can release it to everybody.
Right.
And that became those pictures also went viral.
Definitely.
Included on the front page of several newspapers.
Yeah. Please, I just want to clear up some stuff because some people were saying, and Rudolph, I know you heard about this too, that you guys were actually traveling together, that you guys came off the jet together. You and Sanusi.
No, it's not true. I've never been on a private jet before.
You have to.
Yeah.
The jet was actually.
I can hook you up. It's different from all this regular.
The jet was actually open. They hadn't closed the doors when we got there, and I was almost tempted to go inside. This is real. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, I was almost tempted to go inside and see what
it looks like
inside a private jet.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that much time to take too many dangerous decisions. But it also crossed my mind that I could just run towards the jet, hop inside, and videotape.
And take off.
You know,
Exactly.
You can take off.
and videotape what was going on in there.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I just want to commend you. That was,
Let me ask.
Please go ahead.
Do you know why he chose to land in Lagos instead of Abuja?
I think it was a decoy, but then I would be surprised that they would let him do that. When I spoke to him, he was in Miami. I mean, the Niger Republic capital, and they told him to go to Abuja and surrender himself to the SSS in Abuja. But he decided that he would prefer Lagos, I guess because of media. And I don't know how they then allowed him to land in Lagos as opposed to directing him to go to. But it's also possible, which you can't rule out, these guys just do what they like. It's also possible that the jet he declared that he was on was different from the one that eventually took him to Lagos. I don't know, but yeah, I think he chose Lagos because Lagos is usually more friendly when it comes to, media support.
Opposition media.
Opposition. Yeah, it's
True.
It's a better jungle than Abuja.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, there's
Please,
something
go
I
ahead.
know that nobody has talked about. The family, how did they react to the whole thing? Because we only talk about Sanusi himself. I know the wife was there.
They were
I think
all
two
at the
kids,
airport,
too.
right?
Yeah. How were they
Yeah.
frightened?
I think they were. I mean, you could tell in the video we uploaded yesterday, the wife was saying something in Hausa. I don't understand.
You
but
don't understand Hausa?
Not very well. No, it's just Hausa kadakada.
A lie.
Me afaru alaji. Duala. Bana so wala.
No. So one thing I wanted to ask is where do we go from here? Because now I think he said he's going to challenge or sue the.
No, he has already challenged, sued the president. But what he told me is that he does not plan to go back to the central bank.
Right. So I mean, he was going to leave in June anyway, right?
Yeah,
he said
but
nothing.
he said he wanted to challenge the president so that they can help preserve the independence of the Central Bank of Nigeria.
Because he also disputed the president firing him because he said the president doesn't have absolute power to fire him, right?
Well, yeah, that was the reason why the president could not fire him the first time. We revealed that he was asked to go before, but he said he told the president that he didn't have the power to fire him. So they had to look for a more decent way to fire him because it would have been messy, especially because the opposition had already taken over the Senate now.
Right.
So it will be difficult to get to third majority of senators to sign off on his firing if they had done it the legal way. So this is the backdoor way of getting him out of the place, and they succeeded. So we don't know what happens next. I guess he'll go back and stay in line to become the emir of Kano.
And marry more wives. He has that option.
absolutely.
I don't know where he goes from here, man. Probably just go into private practice. I don't know what the future holds for me. Do you have any ideas what the future holds for him?
I didn't ask him, and I don't care. I mean, if you've been Central Bank of Nigeria governor, I guess you must have stolen enough.
2009. So that's do you think he's part of the?
I don't know. I mean,
because for him to come out, it seems like he's not corrupt.
No, the fact is that we ourselves have written stories about him before that he's not
Right.
kosher. I can't stick out my neck for him, and that is why it would have been great if Jonathan had revealed before now the financial reckless aspect of.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about $20 billion, man. That's a lot of money.
No, but that's what he is trying to put out there, that these guys have not remitted this amount of money to the Federation. I am convinced completely that he wasn't fired because of any financial recklessness. It is not a crime to be financially reckless in the Jonathan government. It's a hallmark of the government. It's like their motto, to be financially reckless and thief and steal. You look at it, for example, we wrote a story about the BMW scandal.
Right.
It took 4 months before Jonathan took
Acting on
action.
that. Right.
Up to today, we have not seen the report that he used in firing the minister. In fact, they're claiming
No,
that
he
the
didn't.
minister.
He didn't. He said he didn't fire the minister.
So when you look at those standards, then you understand the game here. Nobody should be under any illusion that Sanusi was fired because of the donations he made or his so-called financial recklessness.
Right.
He told me, and I said that to Rudolf on the show, that the president, in fact, recommended a lot of the projects that he bankrolled.
Wow.
You know, as of yesterday, we heard that even the FRC and the Financial Reporting Committee Council of Nigeria that indicted him in the so-called financial recklessness report, which we put out, had also benefited from those kind of logistics. They received 500 million naira from the CBN to build an institute.
Wow.
So everybody was getting a little bit
the
of
scary thing was that the acting central bank governor was also indicted,
yeah.
and they didn't find that outrageous that you are handing over the central bank to the same person, one of the people indicted in that.
So there's a whole lot of
that's a
confusion.
conflict of interest right there. You know,
it's not about conflict. It's just to show to you guys
that they're not serious about
the reason wasn't.
Serious,
that was an afterthought. I think having looked for several ways to get rid of him and to bury this whole $20 billion issue,
right?
Then they now finally found something. But before they could tighten it, they had already made a mistake, and it's just like they're playing ostrich at this point.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Please, let's take a break, and when we come back, I just want to talk about two other things. I want to get you guys' opinion on the Boko Haram situation, and they caught those bastards that tortured those girls in Ejigbo. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back. Live with the Humble Prince, Sahara FM Radio. And we're back, live with the Humble Prince of Seirra FM Radio. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. We'd like to hear from you guys. The number to call is 646-559-6640. Like I said, I'm talking to the publisher of Sahara Report himself, Mr. Omoyele, and Rudolf Okonkwo, a.k.a. Dr. Damages. Guys, thank you so much for joining me, man. I really, really appreciate it. So, again, Shore, I think that was fantastic work you did with getting that interview first, and I think it's a groundbreaking effort, man. And, I think it just gives you more validity, and Sahara reporters more validity. Do you just want to say anything about that? Because, I know you were at risk, and at one point you thought you were going to get arrested at that point, but you still went and did the interview anyway. You left the conference. I saw it. I was like, wow, this is huge, man. Do you just want to say one or two things about that?
Well, there's nothing new about this that we haven't done. This is what exactly our platform is about. It's doing things. This is what people who are tech savvy will call disruptive media. Yeah, we're doing things that changes the way the business of media is
the conventional
done.
way.
And, it takes the power away from the mainstream and gives it to the main street guys.
Definitely.
So we're just like street savvy people who knows how to get news, but everybody's practicing it. CNN has its own iReport. BBC
definitely
now calls people to provide information and photos and videos whenever anything happens.
Yeah.
So it's nothing spectacular in my view, except that, I was surprised that Nigerian media did nothing to capture those kind of moments. And then when you come out with the products of this kind of work, then they take it without giving you credit. Most of them did not give us credit the next day because most of the headline the next day was pictures we took.
Wow.
The videos are videos that we took. That they use it in some local TV stations.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, they need to give you guys a credit, man.
Yeah, so it's just. I did this before in 2005 December. I was traveling through the border as well. I saw Benga Obasanjo and traveled with him for 4 hours.
Wow.
Did an interview with him that changed the face of politics in Nigeria. So
definitely.
I'm used to those kind of thing. This kind of style of getting information.
Right.
And I'm not the only one who does it. We have a lot of people who do it for us, who get
fantastic, man.
Never seen before videos, photos. They interview people. They eavesdrop on official communication, find us documents.
Yeah.
And that's what the platform is very well known for. And it's everybody. You remember before this happened, we had been able to report news that happens inside the president's office.
Right.
And his aides, we found out for the first time on Sahara reporters. Even a spokesperson. So that tells you something, that maybe the president works for us.
Nobody would ever believe that, especially with
the citizen first and foremost.
Yeah.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
say that one
Yeah.
thing that we're missing in all this is that
Right.
it's very important to have these people fight each other. If Sanusi did not decide to take on the government, we wouldn't have known a lot of things that are going on within the government.
Right.
So in a way, I think it's something that we should encourage because
Right.
we've learned a lot in the last few weeks since he took
Yeah,
that
a lot
position.
has been revealed. Definitely. Yeah.
Things are going on. People are aware of what's going on, but a lot of people don't
Right.
want to come out and say anything about that. So that's a kudos to anybody that would take up that challenge.
Yeah, and one thing that he said that resonated in the interview was that people shouldn't ask why he hasn't done anything, but should actually try to find out why that money was stolen. That's the really egregious crime. I mean, $20 billion, man.
And
that's
also today, some of this has even enabled us to look into the past. For example, there's a video that came out today, which had been around for a long time. The Minister of Finance saying he doesn't know what goes into and outside of an account at JP Morgan, which is where all the Nigerian oil proceeds goes into.
right.
She says she doesn't even know the account number.
Wow.
That's a revelation. Another revelation today, which comes out of all of this,
Yeah.
citizen awareness, was that a document was produced by the social media aide to Jonathan, a guy named Reno Omokri. He went and forged the document, created a document overnight, and circulated with a fake name.
Wow.
Tech-savvy Nigerians on the internet, citizen, analysts, took out the document apart and found out he saved the document on the Hewlett-Packard laptop, traced his IP to Abuja, and that's been the story since when that this is desperation for the president of the nation to have an aide producing fake documents to implicate an enemy of the government.
Wow, man. Too bad.
Especially at the time that 59 students had just been slaughtered by Boko Haram.
Yeah,
It was just Carlos.
It's just we're going to use that to segue into that topic. They said President Jonathan held his media day, and one of the things was that he showed little or no emotion towards the people, the community from that suffered the Boko Haram attack. The federal government college, I think it was in Yobe, right? And one thing somebody said was that if this had happened, like say in the United States, the commander in chief would have gone to that town to visit them. They said Jonathan didn't even pay them a visit and was even telling the governor, because the governor was saying that Boko Haram is more armed than the soldiers out there, and he was saying that, well, you'll see what will happen if I take the soldiers out. So I think he just I don't like that reaction. Do you have anything to say to that?
No, I mean, there's nothing new about what they're doing or said. It's a part of what we have reported all the time. It's brazen incompetence of the Jonathan leadership.
Right.
The leadership is uninspiring. It doesn't provide any solution. I mean, these guys are just stuck in a time swap. They do things the old way. They have no new ideas. There's no mission, no vision. And all they're interested in is, of course, stealing, and stealing more
crazy,
money.
man. I mean,
you can imagine that these guys are subsidizing kerosene as, we call it paraffin, right? You are scientists, Rudolf.
In my other life.
In your other life. They subsidize it with $1 billion per day.
Yeah.
That's about $1 million or more per day in Nigeria.
That's crazy.
So if we had spent that money on fighting terrorism, it would completely have taken care of all this problem overnight. So that he's not showing emotion, you should pity him. The president can't even fly into a place that Boko Haram had just attacked.
That is
He doesn't.
sad, man,
He doesn't have
honestly.
that. He's not secure enough.
You think that's why you think he's scared to go there?
I don't even care whether he went there or not. I mean, they should take action. Now, it's not about going
true.
there
Right.
and making speeches. What pisses me off with the reaction of the government is people didn't notice. Each time he talks about Boko Haram, he talks about the excesses of Boko Haram. And I'm thinking, which one is okay? I mean, it looks like when you say something there's an excess of something, there's something you are accepting. There's part of what people are doing that is okay, but when they get to this point, it's now an excess activity. So I don't think they have a solution to that problem, and they are spending a lot of money that people don't know. Almost $1 trillion naira is spent each year on defense.
What?
Yeah, it jumped up since they started talking about this Boko Haram. but
Sorry.
we don't have any results from that.
It's terrible, man.
It's not about not having money. They have the money.
Definitely.
But they basically,
But
those
stealing
people
it,
giving
yeah.
the money, they steal the money.
I think they should just, if they can, just wipe them out, man. Because, up since 2009, about 3,000 lives have been lost. And
No,
it's just
that's
Those are-
conservative
you're
figure.
just
That's
counting
nothing.
your-
That's,
Really?
That's nothing.
that's-
So the reports are wrong.
Oh yeah, nobody's counting. I mean, like after the first report, like today, okay, the report has been 29.
Now it's
40,
59.
30.
Yeah,
Nobody
really knows.
Nobody's
man.
counting. Nobody know people. The
But you know what?
country
You know
is a
what's
mess.
bad is when they start killing children. And I heard some of the girls they took were they killed boys, and they took some of the girls as slaves, and only Lord knows what they're gonna do with them. But that's just sad, man.
I
Sorry.
mean, there was never a time this guy didn't kill children.
And it's not the first time. The other thing I don't like is about Nigerians, how they are reacting. I don't know when the sense of outrage just came up, because this is not the first time they went to a college or
Right.
school and kill people.
Yeah.
Suddenly we just woke up. I don't know where
They did
Nigerians
one
are.
in a
It's
movie.
crazy, man.
We're basically interested in Manchester United, who is playing what. And now we are just waking up. Like, you, people like you.
John, hey,
I want people to be angry every day.
we have to be angry, man. We need to just create more awareness. Doing it on this platform, SaharaTV, social media. And I wanted to talk about another story about thanks to social media, the guys in Ejigbo from that market caught that tortured those girls for stealing pepper. It was about 10 of them, and they've been caught allegedly. And one was the who's the guy? I forgot his name. The head of the market.
Yeah, Babaloja.
The Babaloja and everything. So I just want to say kudos to the Nigerian police and Joe Oke Odumakin. She's the leader of Women Arise. And, I think with all the efforts, and thanks to everybody on social media that put the video up, I think this guy's going to be brought to justice. And the Babaloja himself actually tried to deny that he wasn't there, but I saw the videos on SaharaTV.
Yeah.
The girl, they interviewed the girl and they said, he was there. So,
I mean, the
thought that
thing
was
to
good.
say
Right.
quickly here is that
Yes, go ahead.
even though the police is trying to take credit for this, the police initially shielded the people who carried out this act. In fact, without taking too much credit, it was not only the time that we put out the video on
right.
social media that and a lot of people insulted us when we did.
Yeah, they said it was too barbaric, it was graphic,
we were
right.
traumatizing. It was a difficult decision, but we knew that if there was no way to create some kind of outrage, these people would not be found.
Exactly.
And that outrage that arose from the video that we put out of people seeing, the sheer and brazen and impunity with which these women were treated, who
They
one of them later
were
died.
dehumanized, man. They were reduced to
dehumanizing
nothing.
process of torture
Right.
and sodomization was what brought out the outrage and eventually forced the authorities to come out and do something
Yes.
about this.
So one thing I really do.
I really love what OK Odumakin did, but we also have to thank our guys on the ground
Definitely.
who made it possible to get the videos out.
Yeah, and one thing I just want to say, man, I hope this sends a message that jungle justice in Nigeria is totally unacceptable, and I hope.
No. That's where we are wrong. This is what I think. Okay, in America, at any point, they have about 3 million people in jail, and this is a population of 330-something million.
Right.
And Nigeria is about 150 million. So, and we have only 50,000 people in jail. I think we need to build more prisons, and we need to put in about 1.5 million people in jail before we can have a sane society, including the corruption.
That's a very good business model, Dr. Demi. Just thank you very much.
Until we do that, we're not serious.
Let me
yet.
just let me
Yeah, we
counter
have to round
him
up. Go
there.
ahead. Yeah.
Nigeria itself is an open prison.
You guys are.
You have like
We're going to get bashed or
if
bash
you're
Nigeria. Go
talking,
ahead.
you're talking about being in prison. 50,000 people might be officially in prison, but what about those walls? The huge walls that people build around their houses. People live in prison. It's a total condition of, and this is, I'm serious about this. There's nothing more. There's no better prison than Nigeria.
Come
in terms
on,
of
man.
the deprivation that people go through, the kind of dehumanizing thing we're talking about.
Right.
The kind of things that average Nigerians go through on a daily basis. I'm talking about a lot of people. American prisoners don't go through those kind of things. That's why when they said they were going to send some prisoners back home, they said, "Look, leave us in Britain. We prefer."
That's crazy.
But what
No,
I'm
go
saying
ahead.
is, if you really want to deal with something like corruption, for instance, if you send the FBI to go and look into the NNPC account in the last 20 years, you have to start digging off even the dead people and put them all, lock them up. The directors of FBI, of NPC.
Have you ever thought about the FBI getting there and the FBI getting sucked in?
No, I don't
Into
think
the
so.
end
I
of
don't
a lot of
think so. I
money,
don't think
man.
so.
Yeah.
But we need that. I mean,
Yeah.
when you the amount of corruption in that society to deal with that, you need to outsource that job to an external agency, and
Yeah.
you find people locked up. A lot of people.
Yeah.
We'll see, but well, we'll see. But thank you very much. Dr. Damage, you want to tell us what's coming up on Dr. Damages this week? real quick?
We're going to look at the media chat, the president's media
Okay,
chat,
right.
and analyze what he said. He spoke well and very, very interesting.
some things
words of
you know,
wisdom, So we're going to analyze them.
Be ready, yeah. So, Sure, thank you so much for joining us,
Yeah,
Dr. Damages.
and
Yeah.
my lawyers are going to write you up about you're making fun of my stomach in Lagos.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the
And
arrow.
this is-
You saw the arrow pointing at
And this is a guy that says he runs miles.
That
Yeah.
wasn't my real stomach. Was to disguise so
We
that I
got
won't be
like
caught.
4,000 new viewers.
Okay. Yeah, guys.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
No,
you got-
I'm working on it.
Yeah, guys, thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining us,
All
man.
right.
Please check the Sahara website for more information on the interview. Go to www.saharareporters.com or www.saharareporters.tv, and you can find out more information. And tune in on Saturday, SaharaTV, starting at 12 p.m. Yeah.
You didn't mention the last website. It's www.sahara. I will ask my guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I was surprised that you know these things. I don't know. I
know.
have no idea.
I don't know.
we're gonna
I
take
know
a break
that
real
people
quick, and when we
watch
come back,
somewhere,
we're
yes.
gonna be joined by Seirra Leonean, R&B singer, actress, philanthropist, Azania. Man, you gotta hear this lady, man. You gotta see her. She's beautiful too. Live with the Humble Prince, Sahara FM Radio. We'll be right back.
I will give to you, share with you, care for you, be there for you, follow you.
Yeah, live with the Humble Prince, and we back. Sahara FM Radio. Damn. You're live with the Humble Prince. What's your name and where you calling from? Azania's in the studio. Oh. Is this connected? You're live with the Humble Prince. What's your name and where you calling from? It's up. Yeah. Probably just hung up on the ass. You're live with the Humble Prince. What's your name and where you calling from? Call back, 646-559-6640. Trying to lighten up the mood up in here. Jonathan, can you just turn that up a little bit, man? I love that song, man. Yeah. And the lady singing is the lady in the studio to us, Azania. Guys, Nick, Ishmael, round of applause. Let's clap for her. This beautiful woman up in here, all the way from Seirra Leone. Thank you so much, man. Azania, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, fantastic, man.
You are not the singer.
No, I really like this jam, man. Fantastic, man.
Thank you.
Like I said, thank you very much for joining us. People have dubbed you as the next Whitney Houston with that voice of yours. Yeah. Ishmael, chill, baby. So this, yeah. Yeah, fantastic, man. Please, why don't you tell the people, introduce yourself and tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Azania. I'm
Yes.
from Seirra Leone, West Africa.
Nice.
I've been living in the States and Geneva, Switzerland for most of my life.
Right.
And I have been singing since I was about 6 years old. I started in school choirs and church choirs, and I've just loved to sing ever since then. I have been inspired definitely by Whitney Houston, and
good.
she really is the one who inspired me to sing.
Really?
Really.
Okay, yeah.
So to become a professional singer, and I've been doing a lot since then. I have performed probably about 800 plus
Yeah,
concerts
about 800
in
concerts,
all
man. So
different places
Fantastic,
around
man.
the world.
And also, it also says here that you won the contest over in the Greens de Star.
Grain de Star, yes.
How do you pronounce it?
Grain de Star.
Grain de Star. And that's like the equivalent
Yes.
to American Idol over there in France, right?
Yes,
And you
it
won the
is.
top prize. Please, let's give this lady a round of applause, man. Don't let them just think this is just some ordinary musician. She's going places. She's big time and everything, man. Of
Thank
course, the first
you.
time I saw you perform was last 2 weeks ago at the Manla event, and you were fire. I mean, your voice and
Tore it up.
yeah, she tore it up, and I saw that
Thank
you
you.
did a little rendition of "Sweet Mother." Yeah, that was
Beautiful.
fantastic. Thank you much. I know Shakira. I don't know if you want to ask anything.
Oh yes, and we know each other. I've come across Azania several times.
Nice.
But you know what's so amazing about her? She has actually a wonderful personality.
Yeah,
She,
it's-
you know,
thank
so
you.
Man.
that's which is
It's
rare.
It's rare when you
meet
see a
people who
beautiful
are
woman
very
like
talented.
this, right? Talented and beautiful, and they have a good attitude. That's just rare, man. So keep it up.
Now,
Thank
I know,
you so much.
I know that you've sung like literally all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, you said Switzerland, here, there. Where would you like to see yourself sing? Like, what's your vision? Because I know like every singer or performer has a vision of where they would like to sing and what audience.
I mean, my heart is in Sierra Leone. So, I mean, for me, the stadium, you know, I've sung for the president of Sierra Leone,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, if I could just sing in a place where I could have just a maximum amount of Sierra Leoneans, honestly, that would just warm my heart. Besides that, yes, of course, you know, the massive stadiums of the world, but honestly, just singing even for the orphans I support at the All Is One Children's Center. I mean, those things are special. They're very, very special. Singing for my family. I mean, it's, you know, it's always different, but
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So for those who do not know your type of music, how would you describe your type of music?
I've heard several things, but myself, I would say the bass is soul. There is some jazz, there's some funk, and there's some pop ballads. If we're thinking of like the last
whole
album I
ensemble.
did,
Right. was
there's
the
a mix of those.
Yeah, and that was that your
different
first album that
styles.
came out in 2013, right?
That was my first.
Your inaugural album, fantastic.
Yes, full
So,
length.
Azania, if you could just hold it, I think we have a caller. Yeah, caller, are you there? Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for calling. Thanks for listening. What's up?
Okay. I just want to make a comment about, like, an issue in Nigeria going on right now. So can I go ahead?
Yeah. Okay, please make it quick because we're interviewing a. Oh, you know what? We'll call you back. Can we call you back? Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Let's call you back. Sorry, we didn't want to interrupt Azania's interview. So I know that's one of the things why you're here. Please, I know you have another album coming up. If you'd like to,
Yeah, I
talk about
do.
it.
I'm working on that right now with
Fantastic.
an excellent producer here in New York called Jeremiah Abia, and
Nice.
he is working with me on creating one that's even more Whitney-esque, Mariah Carey-esque kind of thing.
Well, you have the voice. I mean, that's right.
So yeah, we're working on that right now. I'd like to add some little African touches in there as well.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that as well. But very proud of the first one. I know a lot of people really appreciate that first album.
So the song that we just Ishmael was just playing. Please let's say thank you to DJ Ishmael over there.
hey DJ, thank you.
DJ Ishmael, yeah. So that song that was playing, "Oh, there for you, I'm there for you," was that on your first album or?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's,
the album is called Rising.
Rising, nice.
And it's online, iTunes, Amazon.
That-
you can find it.
I mean, seriously, I love some of the songs. I love the lyrics. So you write your own songs too?
Yes.
Right, because I that's one of the things I asked you. I said, because the lyrics are deep. This is just not I want to smack your booty, I want you to love me type lyrics. This is deep lyrics, and anybody that knows music has an appreciation for music. You know what I'm saying? And I said, seriously, that last song. Another thing was you kind of reminded me of Phyllis Hyman a little bit. I don't know if you've heard that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's one time you took you like It's like yes, you gotta get Shakira, go ahead.
Yeah. So
My voice, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know, where do you get a lot of your inspiration from? When in your writing and your songs, just tell us a little bit about where you get your inspirations from.
I get my inspiration from so many different places, but things that I live myself, things that I like. For example, the song "Yesterday" is a song about somebody who breaks up and then gets back together with a person and breaks up and gets back.
Yeah.
And then at one point, the other one says, "You know what? That's it. Like we're never gonna. it's never gonna work. And so that one is coming out of anguish because I'm asking him can we try again? And then there are other songs. I was inspired by the birth of the first child of a friend of mine, and then I wrote "You Belong," and "You Belong" because the song is about the fact that we, as a human being, people, okay, every single person, whether they're born in Alaska, Africa, Asia, whatever,
Yes.
we belong. We're born, everybody's the same. We're all innocent until people help us. We all deserve the same rights, and there's a lot of war in the world, a lot of crazy things, and I just wanted to write a song called "You Belong." Other things, it's like I could just be walking down the street and see something, and I'm like, hey, that would be an awesome, it's just something that I even witnessed in like a cafe or something between two people. I'm like,
You just draw
so
inspiration
it's,
there,
yeah,
man.
it can happen
That's
anytime.
fantastic, man. I just want to say that this is from the song that I said I like.
Mm-hmm.
Paradise is where we made our home, gazing at the quiet sea on an island of our own. That I like. That's
Thank
that's
you.
really I could just kind of vision that and everything. But you know what I didn't like about yesterday? It looked like the woman was begging the man to take her back.
Well, I actually lived that.
Oh,
I really want. Let me just sing the chorus, okay?
yeah,
So you understand.
yeah.
Can we try again? Will you take my hand and give me one more chance to make you happy? Can we try again? 'Cause I don't wanna live.
I'll take you back.
Woo!
You know what? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I don't want to miss what we could be.
Yeah, but I just I don't know how it is in Seirra Leone, man. But I don't want Nigerian women. Don't beg Nigerian men, because we're messed up as it is. I don't want to say the F word, but we're crazy as it is. So if you beg us, that's just gonna make our head swell even more. So
It's not about swelling.
Okay, you tell him, girl.
When you love someone, I mean, we broke up twice. So I mean,
so did the song work?
no.
Oh, see, I just saying,
No, it
yeah.
was already over by that point.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, his loss. A beautiful woman that can sing is
Thank
begging you to take her back, and you don't want to take her back, man.
Well.
You're lost. Anyway, let's take a break real quick on Sahara FM Radio Live with the Humble Prince, and when we come back, we're gonna continue to chop it up with R&B singer, jazz singer, everything, philanthropist, songwriter. You're an actress too.
Yes.
Right. Azania. We'll be right back. Yeah.
I end up alone. Can we try again? Will you take my hand and give me one more chance to make you happy? Can we try again? Will you trust in me? 'Cause I don't wanna miss what we could be. I need you in my life to stay. Am I a fool to keep on holding on to yesterday? Remember when things were good, when you said that you loved me. I used to make you laugh, we used to dance. Now I know I hurt you, I know I made you cry. But I'm not ready to say goodbye. Can we try again? Will you take my hand and give me one more chance to make you happy? Can we try again? Will you trust in me? try again? Will you take my hand? Give me one more chance to make you happy. Can we try again? Will you trust in me? 'Cause I don't wanna miss what we could be. I need you in my life.
And we're back, live with the Humble Prince of SaharaTV Radio, and we've been talking to R&B singer, actress, philanthropist, everything, songwriter, Azania. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you.
Did
Thank
you hear that
Prince.
song? Woo!
This girl. No, I'm not just saying that. Seriously, she, my mind was, a lot of things was going through my mind when I saw you on stage, but I said, let me just focus on your music before I get before I get in trouble.
Humble
Ishmael,
Prince.
let
Oh
me ask you
gosh.
something. When you saw her picture, what was going through your mind?
Humble
Exactly.
Prince.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. She's a beautiful woman. Naturally beautiful too. Thank you for keeping your chocolate complexion. You don't need all that white stuff by that bleach crap
Delicious.
and everything, man. Yeah. So please let's continue. What I know you had. Let's talk about your All As One.
Yeah, All As One is an incredible organization that started at the end of '99.
Yeah.
The war was still going on, the civil war
Right.
that lasted 11 years in Seirra Leone. And they started as an orphanage and have just grown to about 100 children right now.
Right.
And they provide schooling, they provide even medical care.
Fantastic.
It's a beautiful, beautiful organization that I'm Goodwill ambassador for them and have been for the past 3 years, raising money and raising awareness for
Fantastic,
them.
man.
When I was in Seirra Leone for a month in December, I was able to be with them and spend time with them a lot. And they take in a lot of children from the streets. They don't have to be orphans even, but sometimes they're just very, very poor. And so the
Wow.
parents just let them go, So, yeah.
Fantastic, man.
That's actually, you can go to
Right.
allasone.org. Allasone.org. Yeah.
Right, okay, our social
Find
media.
out more about
Make sure
that.
that's on our social media page. Thank you so much for, doing what you do, and we wish you continue all your efforts. We wish you continue success with that. So let's talk about, I know you have some concerts coming up. Let's get the dates so we could, get everybody out there. Guys, trust me, you want to come out there. When she's on stage, you see how she's in a little sweater and jeans? She wears something nice for the guys. Something.
It's cold outside right now.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's hot on stage
It's
when
hot
you're
on stage, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's so hot on stage. Yeah. So please let's talk about your concerts that are coming up.
So yeah, the one concert that I really, really want to push, because the other ones are out of town, but I know a lot of our listeners in New York,
Right.
is at the Apollo Music Cafe. I'm performing on Saturday, April 5th.
Nice.
And that's during a weekend called Africa Now, and there are amazing performers that are going to be there.
Right.
I'm performing, Saturday, April 5th at 8 o'clock.
Right.
And I just am so excited because the Apollo has been just one of my dreams to perform as far as
Fantastic,
New York.
man.
So that's
Yeah.
going to be amazing. And that's if anyone doesn't know where it is, it's on 125th Street,
Right.
between 7th and 8th Avenue.
Right. Thank you. So that's, you said April
Yes.
5th, right?
April 5th. And otherwise, all my concerts can be found on my website,
Right.
which is azania.com. So AZANIA.com.
Fantastic.
And all my links as well are there. But if you want to find me on social networks, it's Azania Music, AZANIA Music, everywhere, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc.
Yeah, I was on YouTube for a minute today watching some of your stuff, man. It was good. Shakira, go ahead.
Thank
I know you want
you.
to say, ask one or two
This
questions.
is just a girl thing. How do you stay in great shape? I just want to know.
You don't eat? Because you don't look like you eat.
That's very sweet, first of all.
Yeah.
No, I really try to stay away from greasy food. It's true. A lot of sugar, and I drink a lot of water, and I do try to get to the gym, once in a while. I think it's just, I really want to, have the energy to do everything I want to do. I have a lot of things coming up, and I just always I want to live long. I want to feel good. I want to look good
You
because
look
we have
good.
to.
Yeah.
We're in front of an audience all the time. So, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
I
nice.
see. I could just see. I don't know why you want to stay away from sugar. You look like sugar.
Oh my God, humble prince, right?
Nah, fantastic, man. So please, let's You know what? We still have a little bit more time. So are you in a relationship now? Somebody just texted me that. They want to know.
Oh, yeah, right. They didn't text you.
No, I'm
that.
serious. They told me to ask that question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to
Shakira,
answer.
really?
Yeah,
Do
but no,
I
I
have to
get.
go there?
You don't. If you don't want to, because you said you. I said I just got a BBM.
All right, for Mr. BBM,
Yeah.
you'll never know.
Oh, okay. You know what? Listen to her music. And then you find out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So can you tell us anything about besides them being beautiful? Can you tell us anything about Seirra Leonean women? I heard they got a bad temper.
Where did you hear that from? Aren't you Nigerian?
On Google.
Prince.
I heard about that from somebody. I'm not gonna say anything, man. but-
Listen, one bad experience for Mr. DJ, and we're all in the same boat. What?
No. That's not,
no.
definitely not. So, I mean, if you're a talent sign, definitely all Seirra Leone women are definitely very beautiful.
No, we have
So-
character. If you meet
Oh.
my mama, you'll know that. But you know, it's just we just don't want to be rubbed the wrong way. That's
Exactly. Yeah.
all. If you're sweet to us,
Yeah. You get it back.
I think if you're mean to any woman around the world, she'll show her class. I'm
Don't
telling
I
you.
know it? Thank you.
Well.
Yeah, but Azania, thank you so much. I have no doubt that you are going places, and that's why I'm so glad when you accepted to come on the show.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
put this footage all over the place, and we're going to be promoting the concerts April 5th. Is that it for the year, or you have other things?
Oh, I'll have others, of course.
Okay,
but I'll
please.
I'll definitely be posting those on social networks and on my website.
Yeah,
always,
no, please
so.
feel free to come back. This is your glad you can come back here anytime to promote. We wish you continued success. So where could they get the CD? On iTunes, right?
Yeah, and I mean, if you just go to my website,
right.
azania.com, you have the
Right.
link right there.
Fantastic.
Front page.
I know we spoke
Yeah.
about this. Please, there's a little girl. Her name is Yeonju. She's going through cancer right now, chemotherapy and everything. And anytime I have a singer in here, honestly, I try to just tell her to sing one or two lines to give a tribute. She's really she's like my hero, honestly, and I'm getting all emotional talking about this because she's going through a lot, but she's a fighter, and she's she's strong, and it just what she's going through just kind of makes me appreciate life even more, and we shouldn't take anything for granted. I mean, this girl is 13; she should probably be somewhere playing with dolls or doing the double dutch, going to the malls and everything. But what I'm saying, Drew, right now is that I swear to God, we're gonna defeat this thing. We're gonna kick this thing's ass, and you and I, we're gonna go to Starbucks and toast to your favorite drink. And thank you for being so strong. Thank you for being who you are. Like I said, I just don't say this. I mean it. You're my hero. You're my thoughts and prayers. I still spoke to your mom yesterday. So please, if you could just sing one or two lines for her, just to,
What's her name?
Yeonju, Yanju, just to give her some encouragement. Yeah. And you use that to take it out to a break. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
You belong with the birds and the trees and the skies up above. You belong in fields of shining flowers and gold. You belong at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
You belong to the beauty of the world.
Wow.
For you, Yeonju.
Yeonju. Azania,
strong,
thank you so
Yeonju.
much. Everybody, check her out, www.azania.com. She's also on Facebook. Go to the Sahara Facebook page. Our information is out there. We're going to be promoting your concerts and everything. April 5th. Thank you so much, man. Everybody,
Thank
come on, guys.
you. Thank you.
Azania, thank you so much. Yeah, fantastic, man. Yeah, on that note, we're going to take a break real quick, and when we come back, we're going to be joined by the woman from WomenWerk movement. I almost said Women Twerk. And I'm just joking. We'll be right back. Azania, God bless you, man. Thank you for joining us. You're live with the Humble Prince, and we'll be right back.
Working to achieve what I still believe.
And we're back live with the Humble Prince, Sahara FM Radio. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Like we have, that was R&B singer Azania, who's gonna come back because I want her to sing "Happy Birthday" for Rudolph. I forgot. So anyway, now we're joined by these three beautiful, young, talented women from the organization. Oh, I like how you did that. WomenWerk. Please, let's give these ladies a round of applause. Nick, until you guys get the applause special effects. Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. So, to my right, and to you guys left, we have Miss Folake Ayoola, right?
Yes.
Thank you, man. We have Miss Demi Ajayi, and of course the beautiful, young-looking, lovely Nekpen Osuan. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us, man. Fantastic.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, well, I didn't have you guys yet, but I was just joking. Hey, but my dad is watching. Don't let me get in trouble. So, yeah, fantastic. Oh, look. I was just joking. Fantastic. So, guys, we know you guys are with the organization called WomenWerk.
Yes.
Not Women Twerk, guys. Get your mind out the gutter. Yeah.
Right.
So why did you guys even pick WERK, work?
Really good question. So our attitude towards life, Demi and I as co-founders, is to work hard and play hard.
Okay.
And so the intersection of the word work and work was really nice. It was a good fit for our personality, our attitudes about this passion project of ours.
Yeah.
So we chose something a little bit fun to say and also reflective of the work ahead, really, for gender equity issues, which is what we're really passionate about.
That's fantastic, man. Yeah. So that was gonna be my first question. There, what really made you guys start WomenWerk, and why do you have International Women's Day? Who wants to take that?
Well, I think you wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they Nekpen and Demi co-founded WomenWerk, so they would
Right.
say why that they founded it, and then I can go on to talk about International Women's Day.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
generally.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Good.
sounds good.
So why did you find Women's Work?
So we founded WomenWerk after a year of really thinking about a way to approach women's issues in a way that would be modern and fun. A lot of the work around International Women's Day has typically been around development,
Right.
and we wanted something that would be a little bit more close to home, a modern perspective on urban issues that women are facing. So we decided to have this day to bring it close to home, to be in service to our community, to really engage the people around
Fantastic.
us in an active and fun but educational way. So
Oh, fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, I know you
And
want to answer.
yeah, exactly. So that's why it was founded. But generally, just to talk about the International Women's Day, we know that it's a day designated to celebrate and respect women, appreciate women, and love women. And we know it's also a day to celebrate women's economic, political, and social achievements. What is interesting, though, is that International Women's Day was birthed in the United States of America in
Right.
1908, which is like 106 years
Oh,
ago.
really? Okay.
Yes, and
Right.
so it's interesting that we're hosting this event on March 8th, which is titled The Century of the African Women.
Oh,
And we're
nice.
hosting it in the United States of America. And we know
Fantastic.
that Africa has been deemed the final frontier.
Right.
And we also know that the only way Africa can achieve, well, one of the ways that Africa can achieve its full potential is for it to engage all of its citizens, including and especially women and girls.
Wow.
And so in terms of just bringing the confluence of the United States of America birthing this International Women's Day and us celebrating this century of the African women, I think it's just fabulous. And we know that even in the U.S., there's still some struggles. We know that we've moved the needle far, but there's still some struggles with like equal pay for equal rights, reproductive rights for women, and so on and so forth. But the final thing I wanted to just highlight is that on International Women's Day, which is March 8th.
March 8th, right.
That's the day that we're going to be hosting the forum and the gala.
Right.
It is a day that we pause to, one, hail past victories over women's oppression and also gender inequality. So we celebrate or hail the past victories, but we also celebrate, as Nekpen was saying, the current achievements and successes of women right now, especially African women. I mean, of course, all women, but we're celebrating African women. And then finally, we use that opportunity to prepare for the future challenges in an endeavor to reaffirm the principle that the stronger the role of women in all progressive movements, the stronger the movement will be.
Yeah.
Definitely,
So
man.
that is why people need to come and support us.
Yeah, we didn't
And that
need to
is why
come
we
out,
have
man.
International Women's Day.
That's fantastic,
So-
man. And you know, I'm really glad that you know, like Beyonce said, man, women run the world, man. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad that you guys are doing something, you know.
Right.
And you know, men, we're just useless rather than
Oh,
doing stuff
no,
like
that's not
All we
No,
wanna
we're
do is-
inviting men too.
all we wanna do is
They're invited as well.
all we want to do is just watch Arsenal and
And
you know,
Man U
talk-
being beaten.
Yeah,
Being
and-
beat.
yeah, and talk about crap, but not fantastic, man. You guys are, you know, I wish you continued success. But you know, so how do you guys feel about your success so far? The efforts you're doing.
We've really been like overwhelmed just with the success that we've had in the short period of time that we've had this organization.
Sorry, when did the organization start?
We could say technically a year ago. Like,
Wow.
basically from last International Women's Day. So basically, it was the impetus, as we said, was just like our experiences with International Women's Day.
Right.
So we, after last year, were like, okay, we need something that's more for us, you know, something that's
Yeah.
more personal, something that's celebratory that we feel that we can connect to. So that's when we had the idea. And it's kind of, you know, sometimes you throw out around ideas, but they never really do anything about them. But like, we just allowed this idea to grow. We gave it a few months just to kind of like to, you know, just incubate for a while. And then we actually started working on it in November. So we
Wow.
can say like, yeah, a few
And you
months
guys
old
have
now.
made that much stride
Yes.
just in that
Yeah.
little time.
Yes, we've been really, really honored to have great supporters.
Yeah.
People like Folake who
Yes,
identify with the
definitely.
mission and are willing to support us in any way. We've got
This Folake right here.
Oh,
There's
yes.
Folake right here. We have a lot of male allies who will be there at the gala, who
And the
will
forum.
sort of
And the
forum, who will
Right.
be able to retell the message. And also, we've gotten a lot of support from the media.
I
and
see.
from development organizations who want us to continue the work and want us to continue to grow and
Right.
loop more women into the conversation. The more diversity we have, the more accurate a story we can tell for African women. That's really our mission.
Fantastic, man. I was just gonna. My next question, which you answered, I was gonna like, are men allowed to attend? Because
Yes,
Absolutely.
please come.
yeah, judging from the looks of you, it looks like there's gonna be a lot of beautiful women there. No, let me tell you something, man. I don't think guys really care about all this international
Hey,
day stuff.
yeah.
But if you tell them there's gonna be a lot of beautiful women there, that would get them there. When you get them there, then you tell them
They can
about
tell us
That's
about
right.
International Day and
Right,
care
right.
about the
Right,
fantastic
and the
man.
programs. Speaking
Yeah,
of
go
which, I
ahead.
actually do want to highlight the programs because
Yes.
I think that we've been talking about it and people are like, what is going on? When we talk about the forum, we're talking about the daytime forum, which starts for the students, it starts a little bit early
Right.
at 9
Nine, yeah.
in the morning, but for the professionals, it starts at 10.
Yes.
And
10,
we're going
okay.
to run till 4 p.m. We're going to have intermission in the middle. And the
Okay.
panel sessions where people, the panelists, I'm one of the panelists, and we will speak about issues that pertain to women. And then we're going to take questions from the audience. And then after that, at 6:30 to 7:30, we're going to have the reception, the gala reception.
Okay.
VIP.
Invitation only.
Invitation only. though.
Yeah, it's not for
And
everybody.
But the daytime forum is
for
everyone. Is
everyone.
for
Everybody
everyone.
come, yeah.
And then the gala starts at 7:30, and then we have the after party.
Yeah, so we'd like to actually exclusively share on Sahara Radio
okay,
today.
wait. Let's take a
Yes.
break. And then
Okay.
when we come back, we're going to talk about that.
All right.
You're live with the Humble Prince of Sahara FM Radio with the ladies from WomenWerk. We'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah.
I never tell you finish. I never tell you finish. I never tell you. She go on take cigar before anybody. She go on make you open door for She go on make him man wash break for for kitchen. She want salute man, she go sit down for share. She want salute man, she go sit down for share. She want sit down for table before anybody. She want sit down for table before anybody. She want take piece of meat before anybody. She want take piece of meat before anybody. Call 'em for dance. She go dance, lady dance. Call 'em for dance. She go dance, lady dance. African woman go dance. She go dance the fire dance. African woman go dance. She go dance the fire dance. She know him man a master. she go cook for him, she go do anything he say. But lady not be so, but lady not be so, but lady not be so, but lady not be so. Lady na master, lady na master, lady na master. Call 'em for dance, she go dance, lady dance. Call 'em for dance, she go dance, lady dance. African woman go dance, she go dance the fire dance. African woman go dance, she go dance the fire dance. She know him man a master, she go cook for him, she go do anything he say. But lady not be so, but lady not be so, but lady not be so, but lady not be so. Lady not master, lady not master.
Yeah, so are you guys ready? You sure? Because we're live now, right? Okay, live with the Humble Prince, and we're back. So again, I'm joined by Folake, Demi, and Nekpen. Yeah, Nekpen, where you from?
I'm from Bini.
Oh, wow, okay, nice. I thought it was a Calabar big type thing. I was gonna go in, but no, we saved that for another day. Anyway, fantastic, man. You guys are, like I said, you guys are doing great work. WomenWerk organization, and it looks like you guys have been around for years. But you just said
Yeah, that's what we get from everyone. How long? Have you
Yeah,
been
because
doing it?
and that's something I want you to talk about. Some of the speakers that are going to be at the forum.
Yeah, so
Right.
We've been really, I think, blessed to be enriched by the presence of a lot of amazing women.
Yeah,
Founders
the
and co-founders.
list, right.
One in particular is Taye Selassie, who is the author of Ghana Must Go. As soon as she heard about our program, she said, yes, sign me up. I'd love to support in any way I can. Another person that's also been really amazing to have is Folake, who is here with us.
Is this
done
Folake?
amazing work. I don't know if you guys know, she's like a U.S. attorney, as in she's like suing people on the federal level.
Wow.
Folake is amazing.
Folake, you in a relationship?
Humble friends.
Yes, no?
No.
Folake doesn't like to talk about
guys,
her
are you listening
personal
about
life.
that?
I don't like to talk about my personal
She
life.
doesn't.
Oh, okay,
It's
sorry.
just her.
Yeah, go ahead.
And also someone who we think is really amazing is Demi Marjumana, who has served as the editor of Applause and the co-founder of the Council of Young African Leaders.
Fantastic.
She'll be leading and moderating the youth panel. So these are all amazing women doing really great things. We hope you guys will come on Saturday, March 8th,
Yes.
10 a.m. Check it out. The panels will be amazing. There's going to be food. There's going to be great networking.
Where's it taking place?
The location is 25 Broadway in Lower Manhattan, right by South Ferry and the Battery Park stop.
So what are some of the topics you guys are going to be covering at the forum?
Yes, so we're very excited about that. For the Young Professionals Forum, the first one with Folake, we have 3 topics.
This Folake?
Yes, the same one. The same one.
Girls, she's amazing, man.
Lean In, which talks about self-assertion in the workplace. Lean On, which talks about competition and collaboration amongst women. And then the F Word, which is the debate on feminism. So it's very packed, and we're very excited to hear from our panelists. We're sure
That competition amongst women, I would like to sit in for that.
Right.
Wow.
It'll be an interesting conversation.
Yeah,
The cool things
fantastic.
about our panel, if I could, is that they're going to be very conversational with the panelists, but also it's meant to engage the audience. So we're hoping
so
for a
it's gonna be
diverse
engaging.
perspective.
Fantastic.
So if you have an opinion either way, please come. Feel free to share it. You'll have that opportunity. We're also looking for women who really traditionally may not feel like they have a community of supporters to come and identify with the people that will be there who probably share similar issues and concerns.
Right.
So it'll be great. Like-minded people are always amazing to network with.
Seriously, man, no jokes aside, man, I think you girls are doing a beautiful thing, man. This is fantastic, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I know you guys are having a gala that night as well. I know you guys are going to be recognizing some people.
That's my favorite part.
Am I getting a recognition too, though? Don't.
Next year we'll consider you.
Next year.
We'll put you before the committee.
Right.
Come on, man. Not at all. So yeah, you want to talk about some of the people?
Yeah.
Right.
So our gala, I think, is totally different from the forum in the sense that it's more celebratory. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be very lighthearted. People will be dressed up. It'll be so fun.
Nice.
We're going to be recognizing a number of amazing leaders in our community, and particularly Dr. Ngozi Uwila-Okonjo, who is our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient this year.
Yeah.
Some of you might know that she was the managing director for the World Bank for a couple of years, and
Right.
she's since served 2 terms as the Minister of Finance for Nigeria. She has amazing children who are all well accomplished. She's married. She has it all. Professional life, personal life. And she's very driven. And so we want to showcase her achievements as a gem of Africa and also as a woman who can serve as a role model for all. We're also going to have the Ally of the Year as Bill Clinton and the Clinton Global Initiative of the Clinton Foundation. I have to say all of that. They told me legally I have to say that.
President Bill Clinton.
Yeah. And so
I saw that Bill Clinton. Y'all better watch
Yeah.
out. Let me stop.
Bill
no.
Clinton has been one of the most progressive men
Right.
in leading change in Africa. His foundation
Definitely.
has so much impact.
And when I saw his pic, I said, man, these girls are, I mean, for him to want to support a cause like yours, man, that's really, really huge, man. That says a lot about you ladies, man. Fantastic. Yeah, so so the gala's by invitation.
The reception before the gala is by invitation only, but we are actually sold out on gala tickets. So I was going to share something that your audience might want to know because we've had so much support. We have a huge wait list of people trying to get in the gala. We're going to actually have an after party. And this is our first time announcing this on Sahara
Exclusive.
Reporters.
Right.
Exclusive on Sahara.
Hey, on Sahara, but on Humble Prince. Let me
rebrand it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to release the flyer details for that this week so that anyone who wants to continue to have fun and network with us can have the opportunity to do so after the gala.
Fantastic.
And gala, people who come to the gala will have a discount. So save your ticket at the gala.
Yes.
Fantastic, man. That's
And we'll announce
that's
more
great.
information with our partners about that soon.
Okay,
too.
great. So
And the website.
the website.
For all the information
Right.
is www.womenwerk.com.
Yeah, so www.
Women
with an E,
work.
Yeah.
Work is spelled with is WERK. So
yes.
it's www.womenwerk.com.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not women twerk. Even though they might be twerking that night at the gala, we'll see, or at the after party.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't fall for all that professional woman stuff. When they do all that professional woman stuff, when it's time to rock, they have the gowns with the slit, their legs showing.
Oh my
They
goodness.
take the heels off and they start.
Well, it's good to have balance in life. That's what I always say.
No, you're gonna have a
Work
good
hard and
time.
play hard.
Work hard, play hard.
And, play hard, man. So that's good, man. So is there anything else we could look forward to in the gala, or are there gonna be a bunch of surprises and stuff? Or
One other thing we wanted to mention was also we're gonna have we're really big on networking. So one thing we're gonna have is this app called Intermingle, which uses LinkedIn as a way for people to connect before the event, so you know who's coming to the event.
Okay.
And it also matches you up with people with similar interests, like whether background or like people who might have careers you might be interested in. So then you can connect with them at the event. You can take notes on people and connect with them.
Fantastic. Please don't. I'm glad you guys are using LinkedIn. Don't use Facebook or Twitter, man. That's just for another type of hooking up. I wasn't. No, I don't want to say why I was on Instagram, but Instagram wouldn't be going crazy on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I see.
interesting.
Yeah.
That was one of the topics we debated about, actually.
Instagram, right?
The use
It's
of
like
social
Playboy
media
now.
for like
It's like the swimsuit edition from dang. All these women showing their ass and everything.
Don't hate.
Yeah.
Oh, are you on Instagram?
No.
No, she's not. You're not on Instagram.
No. My wife will smack my ass if she's trying to on Instagram, man. No, it's fantastic, man. So, like you said, the tickets are sold out.
Yeah, for the gala,
sorry.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the after party
available.
tickets are
But for the
available.
after
But the after party.
Please come, hang out with us.
Hang
It'll
out
be
with us and
fun.
everything. You know, you ladies are amazing, man. And I wish you guys continued success. So, is there any other information you guys want to share before?
I think that's it, right?
Visit our website,
Yes.
womenwerk.com, for updates. Follow us on Twitter at WomenWerk, #WomenWerk.
Fantastic.
We hope to see you guys on March 8th.
March 8th. Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. I know you guys are going to hang out with me because I wanted to do an Oscar prediction type thing because you guys are going to hang out with me, help me out with that, right? Yes, fantastic. One thing I just wanted to say, so the event is like the upper Saturday, right?
Yes.
So next Wednesday, I give my word, man, we're going to promote it again, so hopefully we get
Awesome.
more
Thank
people
you.
Thank
and
you.
everything. No, thank you, ladies, man. You ladies are doing fantastic work, man. We appreciate it. So on that note, please, guys, let's give a round of applause to the women work people. Yeah. You know, we don't have the special effects, so we have to do it, anything. So, like I said, we're going to edit this video, put it up as soon as we can. Let's give Nick a round of applause. Nick is in charge of video. Yeah. Fantastic, man. We're going to take a break real quick. Live on the Humble Prince, Sahara from Radio. We'll be right back. We're going to be talking some Oscar things. Yeah. Demi, you want to talk Oscar? And we're back live with the Humble Prince on SaharaTV Radio. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys have been having a fun night like we have. So now, the ladies from WomenWerk were kind enough to join me for this segment. I called some of my boys in, but they couldn't make it. So we're going to talk about the Oscars. Oscars is coming up
on Sunday.
On Sunday, right?
Yes.
And this is the 86th Oscar. So I just wanted us to talk about it real quick. We're going to just cover the main categories, and I'll just ask you guys your idea who do you think is going to win. We could have some fun with that, right?
Right.
Yes.
This is going to be on video, though, so you guys, if you were wrong, hey. All right, so let's start with, like I said, we're just going to cover the 6 major categories. Let's start with Best Supporting Actor, and the nominees are Bakard Abdi from Captain Phillips, Bradley Cooper from American Hustle, Michael Fassbender from 12 Years a Slave, Jonah Hill, The Wolf of Wall Street, and Jared Leto, Dallas Buyers Club. What do you guys think will win from that?
I think Jared Leto from Dallas Buyers Club is going to win.
Wow,
He did a
fun.
great job with Matthew McConaughey.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He did.
What do you think, Azania?
Fassbender, I think.
Yeah, that's what that, that's...
Years a
yeah.
Slave
I mean,
is-
he did a phenomenal job.
Right.
It's tough, though.
It's real tough, man. That's, what about Bakard Abdi from Captain Phillips? I heard he was real good in that.
I actually didn't see that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the film
Neither
I didn't
did I.
see.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh,
what do you think, though?
honestly, I think from what I'm hearing, I didn't really see. I only saw The Wolf of Wall Street out of all these movies, so I'm thinking, Jonah Hill's performance was also good in that,
It was good.
But you know what? I
Yeah.
think, from what I've been reading, man, they said Dallas Buyers Club that the guy did a good job.
did
So
Jared
and,
Leto, I think
Very
that
dynamic
it's his
role.
So yeah, so probably Jared Leto. Yeah, Nick, please let me start that, man. Okay, so good. Let's go to Best Supporting Actress.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You know who
okay.
I'm voting for already.
Yeah. Okay, so the nominees for this one's Sally Hawkins, who's from Blue Jasmine. We have Jennifer Lawrence, she's fine, from American Hustle. We have Lupita Nyong'o from 12 Years a Slave, Julia Roberts from Osage County, and June Squibb from Nebraska.
So I think I
Yeah.
love Julia Roberts. I love her
Right.
body of work. She's amazing.
She's amazing. She's a
But
good
I-
person,
Very
too.
talented.
Very talented.
But I think
yeah.
Lupita is so hot right now that I feel like the Oscar voters are gonna vote for her. I'm being honest.
I just think it's going to be between Jennifer Lawrence or Lupita.
Oh, okay.
As
You don't
well.
think
it's going to
Julia?
be no. I'm saying both. Julia Roberts, I don't think will get it. Not because
Right.
she's.
Has she ever? I don't know. Has she ever won? Or
Not
She
supporting, has she?
Not in supporting. She's not one
main
best
role. Oh.
actress.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
she has, yeah.
But
Okay.
but I do think that the Oscars, again, this might just be in recent times, they've liked to give the supporting role to like newcomers.
Up and comer.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like
that's
like
true.
the
Right.
Lupitas of not the Julia Roberts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
what do you think,
And
Azania?
I mean, Lupita, I actually know her personally.
Oh.
So, of
What's
course,
up?
I mean,
So you're
besides
rooting
the
for
fact
her.
that she was
Yeah.
awesome,
Right.
Fantastic.
besides the fact that she was awesome, I also, of course, support my friends. So.
Okay, good, fantastic. Yeah, but like they said between Jennifer Lawrence, who I
Right.
think is a very attractive, and I know a story. I remember when she was, they said she started at she was discovered like at Union Square,
Yeah.
something. But yeah, so
But she is incredibly talented.
she is,
I mean, I've seen a
honestly,
lot of her
you know.
movies. When she
Right.
wears a character, you believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said she's going to be in the next X-Men movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. 'Cause that girl, she is beautiful. So, you know what? From what I'm reading, to be honest with you, I'm not really a movie aficionado like that. But from what I'm reading, this thing, I think Lupita might win it. And because Lupita is,
And we are rooting for
yeah,
Lupita.
African
Lupita's
woman.
a
African
giant.
woman, century
Azania's friend. Yeah,
Yes.
Lupita will wish you the best of luck, man.
Yes.
Lupita, if you're watching, that's an invite to the show. So we'd like to have you on the show. Yeah, so let's keep it moving along. Now, this is going to get interesting. Best Actor.
Oh my gosh, I just.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
it's so
This
many.
is
Best
so many
Actor.
amazing
Right.
guys.
And the nominees are Christian Bale, American Hustle, Bruce Dern, Nebraska, Leonardo DiCaprio, The Wolf of Wall Street, of course, Chiwetel Ejiofor, 12 Years a Slave, and Matthew McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club.
This is
star
such a. I mean,
studded.
it's so
They're
difficult.
saying this might be one of the toughest in the
It
year,
is,
and
yes. I mean, I thought Christian Bale was really good in
Yeah.
American Hustle.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, Chiwetel Ejiofor was just phenomenal.
And
in
12 Years a Slave,
12
man,
Years
yeah.
of Slave. I have been rooting for Leonardo DiCaprio since Titanic.
Yeah,
he's so good. And they never give it to
he
him.
won Best Actor at the BAFTAs from the British
Britain.
British Awards.
He did.
So he won.
For this role.
So
Okay.
you know, this is the one thing I don't want. I don't want that if Chiwetel doesn't win, everybody says, "Oh, blah blah blah, get out." No, that he wasn't wrong.
This is a
Exactly.
hard
No,
year.
it's a hard.
This is
yeah.
a very
Right,
difficult
Azania, what do you
year.
think?
Very difficult year.
Right.
I honestly, who was put on the last one?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew.
I mean, of course he lost all that weight, and sometimes just the
he's so
fact
cute.
that people, do go to extreme lengths to play a character, sometimes that wins you.
That's
Right.
true.
So,
But I do think he did an extraordinary job. Chiwetel as well. It's tight.
It's tight.
It's tight, yeah.
It's
So,
tight.
it's a toss-up, man. I wish Chiwetel, our Nigerian brother, African brother, all the best and everything. But I don't want an uproar if he doesn't win. Like he was robbed, blah 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 blah. Like everybody was saying.
And Facebook, they'll all be like, it was
Yeah,
robbed.
what's his name's boy? Kendrick Lamar, because he didn't win the Grammy. That's Ishmael's boy. Oh, everybody was up in the ride. I don't care, man. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Best actress, that's interesting. So for best actress, we have Amy Adams, American Hustle. We have Kate Blanchett, Blue Jasmine, Sandra Bullock, Gravity, Judi Dench, Philomena, Meryl Streep, Osage County. What do you guys
First of
think?
all, Meryl Streep, I'm not saying she will win. I'm just saying that she is the best actress
She's
ever.
a good actress.
She
yeah.
is super talented.
And she hasn't won that many, right?
No, she's won 3. Total.
Oh,
She won
wow.
for what's her name? The Prime Minister.
Yeah,
Island.
Yeah. Finally, right? But
Finally,
right? Because she didn't.
And I think for Devil Wears Prada too.
I'm not
But
sure.
or maybe she was nominated. But anyway,
Right.
but she's really good.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that they're saying just in terms of the acting, Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
I didn't see Blue Jasmine.
Jasmine.
I haven't seen it either.
But I liked Amy Adams in American Hustle. I felt like she was pushing herself a lot.
She did.
In that
Yeah.
character role. She typically takes like a very femme role, and she was edgy
agree.
and femme at the same time
I
in this
agree.
film. So I was really impressed.
She went out of character
Yeah.
for this role.
Yeah.
Amy Adams, man. I couldn't see anything.
she's
I
very
couldn't see anything past Jennifer Lawrence. So fantastic, man. So let's keep it moving. Best director, and the nominees are Alfonso Cuarón from Gravity, Steve McQueen, 12 Years a Slave, Alexander Payne, Nebraska, David O. Russell, American Hustle, and Martin Scorsese for The Wolf of Wall Street. Who do you think is going to get this one, guys?
I didn't see some of those, but I really thought American Hustle was excellent.
Right. Everybody's
Just
saying
the
it might
directing.
be
Yeah.
12 Years. I mean,
It will
Steve
be
McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
I mean-
yes, that's
Right.
what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
it's between that and 12 Years a
I-
Slave,
right.
because
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I thought Gravity.
That's what I'm hearing. They said
Because
Gravity
of
was
the
nice
the
too.
different angles
No, I
in which
loved
that had to be
Gravity.
directed.
Right.
A lot of people
Yeah.
didn't like the movie. I absolutely.
I didn't personally
I
either.
loved the movie.
I didn't like
it was
that
so
movie.
deep.
Nick,
But
what's
let's
up,
not
man?
go-
You didn't like Gravity either? Oh,
No,
man.
I didn't
You liked
enjoy it.
American
It
Hustle,
wasn't
though, right?
plot driven. It
I
was
know you
very
did.
interesting
it
to me.
wasn't a blockbuster action-packed movie, but it
Right.
was very deep in terms of the concept of gravity.
Right.
It was deep. No. But yeah, so I thought it was really and the special
Folake.
effects. The special effects.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes
special
the
effects.
film stand out. The
Yeah.
special effect was very good.
Fantastic.
and I haven't seen Gravity, but I've heard so many people say wonderful things about it. So,
Yeah, it
so
was
I
good.
think it's
Oh, well, I've seen I didn't see this Gravity, but I've seen Gravity in other ways. But
Oh,
I'll leave
my
that for another.
Well.
Let me stop. All right. So, of course, the
12
main
Years
event for the night, Best Picture,
Best
of course, and of course the nominees are 12 Years a Slave, American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, The Wolf of Wall Street. Man, that's a lot of movies for best.
They
wait, I
always
mean,
have a lot of movies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They could nominate. You can nominate 10 movies for
1,
best.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. You can nominate that many movies.
They usually
I
have a
think
lot for
so.
best picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
So many
yeah.
films come out each time.
So you know what, guys? I don't. This is tough, honestly. But
I'll just go
everybody,
with 12 Years a Slave.
everybody's saying
Okay.
12 Years a Slave.
I'm gonna actually. I think that Dallas Buyers Club was really hard story to tell.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Yeah, but
I like 12 Years a Slave though. That was my favorite film of the year.
so you think 12 Years a Slave is gonna win?
No, I think Dallas Buyers Club is going to win.
But you better say you want 12 Years a Slave to win.
But I like that movie the best.
Don't let them have start calling you a sellout and everything. Azania, what do you think?
gosh. See, I just saw Dallas and American Hustle. I have a feeling it'll be 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years slave. And I'm reading out of the Huffington Post, and this is what they're going to say. They're predicting that it's a win for 12 Years a Slave, which was 2013's most respected film.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that was just a prediction.
When,
So
I'm sorry, this off subject. When did The Butler come out?
That was last year. They snubbed
The end
Yeah,
of
they
last
snubbed
year.
the
End of
budget.
last
Yeah.
year.
They
They
snubbed.
didn't get any
And
nominations.
no none.
Yeah.
No, it was a huge snub.
bad.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
They're
they-
saying the 12 Years of Slave was what made them snub The Butler, but I think it was just wrong.
Oh, so we're categorizing by.
Yeah.
No, we're
Yeah, we
categorized
only
by
have
audience.
One black nominee per year. I'm sorry.
No, you only
Right.
have one
That's
quarter.
ridiculous.
That's it.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. But that's all the time we have. We have to wrap up. I hope you guys had fun. But one thing we like to do before we leave, please, if there's anybody you just want to acknowledge or say what's up to from Women's Work or anything, please,
Yeah.
the floor is yours. Yeah.
So I want, on behalf of WomenWerk, we'd like to thank Folake, obviously one of our chief
This Folake?
hosts for the gala, always
Fantastic,
supportive. We'd
Yeah.
also like to thank all our sponsors: MUI-PR, the PR company, Incognito Entertainment, University Student Senate at CUNY, and anyone else who's put effort towards this work. We're so grateful. We're hoping to celebrate with you on March 8th. Again, join us, visit our website, womenwerk.com, and thanks to Sahara Reporters for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes, Humble Prince specifically,
Humble
though.
Prince.
Yeah. If like anybody you want to give a shout out to or anything? No, for like then of course.
Right. Well, I'm going to give a shout out to all my Facebook people because they made it happen.
Nice.
I tagged everyone. They were all gracious. And thank you, friends. Thank you, supporters. Come and join us March 8th. And thank you, Humble Prince, for inviting us. And
you don't
we're
have
here.
to thank me.
Thank you.
You know, it's what I do, man. Thank you. Azania, the floor is yours, man.
Hey, well, I'm going to start with you since you seem to be so humble about your thank
Guys, she
yous.
gave me the
Okay,
CD.
gratitude.
She even signed it. This is.
I did give him a CD, yes.
But yeah, you know,
No,
you guys
thank
don't
you
have
so
to
much
thank
for
me.
having me.
I'm a humble guy. You don't have to thank me. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody in New York got to go to WomenWerk. I know that's
Right.
going to be awesome March
Fantastic.
8th.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm going to actually be performing for Women Mean Business in Virginia. That's the only reason why I can't come to this
No
one.
problem,
but
man. You be
National
the
Women's
spirit.
Day.
Next
come on.
year, yes,
World
so
Women's
on
Day.
record.
Yes, and
Yes.
definitely
Supportive.
also shout out to all my supporters.
Yeah.
Whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, my family around the world, I just really, really thank everyone who supports me. If
Fantastic.
you want to find the album, it's definitely on iTunes, Amazon. Just go to
Azania Rising.
Azania Rising.
And the album
yes.
is hot. Nick,
Yes.
Ishmael, please, can you check us out with that too? It's fantastic,
Great.
yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to say
Go ahead.
also for Facebook, etc., all the social networks, check me out. It's Azania Music. So
Fantastic.
Azania Music.
Fantastic, yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
so one thing I wanted to say, first of all, please let's give our production team a round of applause. Nick, Jonathan, Ishmael on the 1 and 2, thank you so much. Of course, big thank you to Demi too. Demi, thank you for joining us either. Demi didn't want to
Other
talk
part
about
of
the movie and
WomenWerk.
everything. And please let's give Shakira a round of applause too. Shakira, Entertainment News. Thank you very much. And thank you to the whole Sahara family. They're the reason they gave me this opportunity to do radio, and I try to extend the opportunity to everybody. So big round of applause to Sahara Reporters, Sure Red, everybody. And Rudolph, thank you for joining me. I just want to say real quick, today is Rudolph's birthday, Dr. Damages, and Rudolph, this one's for you. Azania is going to take us out by singing a little happy birthday for you. Yeah.
Especially for you, Rudolph.
Oh, man. Damn, I wish today was my birthday.
But it ain't.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rudolph. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, man. Guys, thank you for joining us, man. Yeah. We'll see you next Wednesday, y'all. Live with the Humble Prince, Sahara from Radio, and we out. Man.
Thank you.